Okay, so as you all know, on January 23rd of 2021, I had a breast augmentation with Dr. Robert Hunsaker at CG Cosmetics in Coral Gables, Florida. I received 345 cc of gummy bear silicone implants placed under the muscle, and I'm not gonna lie, at first, when Dr. Hunsaker told me that he was giving me 345 cc's, I was a little worried that wasn't enough, but he measured me and took into consideration all of my measurements, and that's what he came up with to be best for me. And I'm so glad that I trusted him because I love my new boobs. So I wore this bra on purpose. I wore this bra because, just like in my last video, I wanted to add a photo of me wearing this bra pre-op and me wearing this bra post-op. So I'm gonna insert a picture of me wearing this bra before my breast augmentation, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what 345 cc's did for me. And keep in mind that I'm only 8 days post-op, so these are still gonna change. So to start this video off, I kind of want to tell you guys about my experience with Frankenboob. And like I said, I'm only 8 days post-op. So 5 days ago, I had Frankenboob. And I'll add a picture of me having my Frankenboob moments. Frankenboob is something that everybody is gonna have to have. Like, I personally think I only had Frankenboob for a couple of days because of the bra that I wore. This bra here with the strap that comes around the top. I personally think that's the reason my Frankenboob came and went, and my babies dropped so beautifully. But everybody is different. You know, we might get different advice from the same doctor, or some doctors might even tell you don't wear it. Dr. Hunsaker told me to wear mine, so that's why I wore it. And I wear mine every day. I'm probably gonna put it back on after this because I love to sleep in it. I love my band on. It gives me peace of mind. I don't know. But that's personal to me. So if your doctor told you not to wear yours, then don't. If you feel like you don't need to wear it, I am not here to give anybody any medical advice. But also, you shouldn't feel negative about having Frankenboob, because like I said, it's something that everybody has. And even after my Frankenboob started to go away a little, my boobs were kind of lumpy at first, and I was thinking to myself, oh my God, what did I do? What if my implants don't go right? What if, I don't know, something. I don't even know what to think that could have went wrong, but I was just thinking, what if something went wrong? Okay, so like I said earlier, I am only 8 days post-op. When you are an out-of-state patient with CG Cosmetics and you go back home, like I did, I only stayed 2 days after my surgery, and then I came back home, and I did not go back for my 7-day post-op appointment, which would have been yesterday, Saturday. So on day 7, after you have your surgery, it is time to remove your tape and clip the end of your stitches. I was gonna record that whole process doing that, but I was so squeamish and jumpy taking the tape off my first boob that I decided to just take the tape off of that one so I could know what to expect, and then I will record myself taking the tape off the other one. So I'm gonna add a video so you guys can see what it was like for me taking off my tape at home on my 7th day post-op. Here we go. So to start with, since this is enough, I'll just go ahead and show you that there's gonna be 2 clear threads on either side of your incision. And make sure you kind of keep a hold of those while you're pulling your tape off, because you don't want to pull those. I don't know why you don't want to pull them, but it just don't seem like something to do. And Dr. Hunsaker did a really good job on my incisions because, honey, them things are practically invisible, child. Turn this way so you can see as it come off. So I'm gonna grab this thread from the side just to make sure it's not stuck in my tape. And I'm going to gently remove the tape. It do kind of hurt a little bit, but that's only just like the regular skin to tape pain. Like, it's not nothing out of the ordinary. I'm just extra cautious because this is my body. And now you can see the other end of the thread coming off the tape from this side. And whew, I got the tape off my incisions. So now I'm gonna just get them clipped on both sides as close to the skin as I can get it, per the post-op instructions. And I'm gonna finish my healing process. So after you get all that tape removed, you'll see that you have 2 threads poking out of each breast where you have to cut them as close to the skin as you can get them. And those are the instructions that I received when I went to my post-op appointment the day after surgery. They tell you on day 7 to remove the tape and clip the ends of the stitches as close to the body as you can get them. So you'll see, I couldn't do that myself because I personally can't see underneath here, but I had help. So I'm gonna put the video there so you can see how that went.
I'm just doing these last clips of time where I'm kind of squeezing. Right now I got your skin?
No.
I think this one kind of weird. Your skin, right? Your skin, right?
Ouch. Skin. All right, so this is just a quick look underneath after the threads were cut and the tapes were gone, because another girl told me, like, oh, Dr. Hunsaker has great incisions. They're always thin, really precise. They hardly ever leave a scar afterwards. So I was shocked to notice that I could barely even see where my incisions were. I could see them a little because I know that they're there and I know where they are, but just to anybody else, they wouldn't be able to see them like without a second closer look at that. So like, I would also advise you guys, like, don't worry the first couple days or even the first week when you see weird things happening with your boobs, because they're gonna be changing. From what I understand, they're gonna be changing for up to a year. So just try not to get discouraged by Frankenboob. Try not to get discouraged by the weird shapes that they may take on. That stuff is gonna pass. So like I said, I did have Frankenboob for the first couple of days. So when my boobs finally started to round out, I really wanted to try on clothes. And then on top of that, when I came home from Miami, I haven't been anywhere. I've been in the house. I haven't been to the store. I haven't been to get food. I've been using DoorDash. So I really wanted to go get my nails done, because after sitting in the bed all week, my hair, my braids were getting old. I was just over it. I wanted to go get my nails done. And plus I wanted to see how my new boobs looked in clothes. So I tried on this outfit, and I really liked how it looked. So I just threw on a jacket because I didn't have my tape off yet, and you could still kind of see them from the sides and the middle. So I threw on a jacket and I went to the nail shop to get my nails done. Moving around at 7 and 8 days post-op, it's really not bad at all. You still kind of have a little tightness in your arms and stuff like that, but it's nothing. I had a few girls ask me in the comments below my last video, and some girls messaged me on Facebook, and I sent them the link to my YouTube also, but a lot of girls were asking me about anesthesia. Anesthesia is a freaking breeze, y'all. I think I said it once before, you go in and you go to sleep and you wake up with boobs. My personal experience, I went there, Polo, stop. That's my dog. I went there, I met Mark the anesthesiologist, and we were just having a regular conversation, talking to each other, and one thing that did take me kind of fast, I wasn't expecting, was that I had to have my arms and my legs. You have to have your arms and your legs strapped to the table. That was kind of weird to me. Was not expecting that. But moving past that, they just put the mask over your nose and your mouth, and they just tell you to breathe normal. It kind of smells. You smell something, but by the time you realize that you smell something and you think to say, hey, what is that? It's a wrap. It's time to wake up and recover. You don't notice the time passing that you're under. It's just like time that never happened. I had no sense of time when I woke up in the recovery room. I had no idea how long I'd been asleep. I got my phone back at about, I think at 10 something, and that was it. I don't know. It was just literally as simple as that. That was probably the easiest part of this whole journey, was going to sleep under the anesthesia. It didn't make me nervous because I was so excited to get my surgery. I was ready for everything that they were gonna do to me. If they was gonna say, here, let me take off your fingernails, I was gonna say, here. Like, I was ready for my surgery. I was ready to get everything. So that's kind of why I wasn't scared. It was a little funny that when I went for my IV, the lady that was doing my thing missed my vein or whatever it is, and I kind of squirted blood like everywhere. I had it all over my phone, the bed, it was a mess. But that kind of worried me, but moving forward, everything was great because I met Dr. Hunsaker directly afterwards, so it was cool. I had an awesome experience at CG Cosmetics, and I did do a lot of reading and research beforehand, and I seen everything that I needed to see that would make me scared and want to cancel my appointment, but none of it did. I didn't let none of it get to me, and if I was you guys, I wouldn't either, because honestly and truly, it's a freaking breeze. This video probably is gonna be a little short, but if you guys have any more questions, just drop them down below, and I'll keep documenting my progress and letting you guys know what's up, and just let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys for watching.